Hey, Baseball Nation, Mark Fine here. Hope this finds everybody doing well. We are in the midst of our time off. Yeah, it is winter time. Fall season's come to an end. We're getting ready for spring. So for our instructional videos, what we're doing is we're bringing back from some of our favorite indoor activities, indoor drills that you can use as you try to stay in shape during the off season. At the same time, we have a special one for you today. It's not actually a drill, but some advice from Coach T. Yeah, Coach Corey Thornton. He's been around for a long time. Coached high school, coached college, of course, coaching select ball. He's got a lot of great advice, and a lot of this is for the parents. So we hope it helps you. Also want to remind you that all of our instructional videos are brought to you by Vevolve, V-E-V-O-L-V-E. Great new organization. Check them out. They can give you lessons right there on your phone or on your computer. So thanks to our partners at Vevolve. Well, with no further ado, here's Coach T.
Hey, Baseball Nation, Coach T here. Since the season's winding down, I wanted to give you guys a little tip for kind of the off season. Let ourselves kind of think about it. Give our players and our children a chance to recover a little bit. So we got a little tip for you today that doesn't include a bat and a ball, and it's about our interactions as parents to our players. We love our kids and we want to see our kids succeed. But one of the three things that are vitally important for parents are being able to read the emotion of our child. If our child has a bad game, our player does poorly, on the ride home, man, that can be tough. And as parents, we want nothing more than to talk with our child about it to make sure he's okay. So we have to be able to read the emotion there. Sometimes kids don't want to talk about it. Got to give them a little time to get over it, listen to the radio, play with their phone, whatever it is they do, and maybe we can revisit that the next day. I do the same with my team, right? If we lose a really tough game, I try not to belabor the point. I'll wait until later on, and then we'll revisit it and see if we can't take care of that. So being able to read the emotion of your child is important. If they're really struggling with it, pick something that they did well in the game and say, man, that play you made in the second inning, that was awesome. And just let them know that you loved watching them play. That's very important. They don't want to disappoint their parents. So if we show frustration from the parental standpoint, that can drive a wedge between our child and the game they love. So we need to try to avoid that. Another important factor for parents to consider is enabling. We do it with everything in society and we don't even realize it. So if your child threw a good pitch and the umpire didn't call it, next guy smashes a double, we don't want to give our child or our player that as an excuse. Well, if the umpire would have called that, or if little Billy would have fielded that ball at second, we don't want to give our child an excuse for failure. We don't put up with those kind of activities in other life aspects, school or taking care of our chores. So we don't want to give them a built-in excuse. That's not going to lead to future success, either in sports or life, right? Everything requires hard work, and we have to take personal responsibility for it, including baseball. So if I made a good pitch and the guy didn't call it, and I made another pitch and the guy hit a double, I'm the one that made that pitch, so I need to have the personal responsibility for it. It will help us and our children succeed in life, marriage, business, school, any aspect, right? Personal responsibility. So we have to be careful about enabling as parents. The last part I want to talk about is coaching from the stands. Baseball, extremely difficult sport. Our kids have a ton of pressure on them. And when we're out there yelling for them to keep their elbow up or make sure we get a good stride or throw strikes, Johnny's trying to throw strikes. I can promise you. We're adding extra pressure, and it goes back to the point of our children do not want to disappoint their parents. So to cheer our kids on and to cheer other kids on and to offer that positive reinforcement is good, but to add extra pressure is bad. Okay, so to recap, our three main things that we need to think about as parents, as sports parents, right? Reading our child's emotion level, enabling, and coaching from the stands. Those are the three vitally important parts. We have great parents here at Baseball Nation. We're throwing a few tips out there for you, and hopefully we can continue working together as partners, developing young men. That's what we're here to do.